Now, live on Facebook and YouTube, it's the Marsdens Mega Quiz. Now, here are your hosts, Chris, Kirsty, Holly, Ben, and Teaser the dog. They are the Marsdens.
Hello. Welcome to Facebook and also to YouTube Live. Ben's currently playing on his PS and the dog's having a PS outside. So we're inside, and thank you very much indeed for joining us and joining the Clan McMarsden, which is...
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I like that.
Very good. And it's week... How many weeks, Holly?
13.
13 weeks. My goodness.
Put up with this.
Yep, 13 weeks. So let's say hello to a group of people that have joined us. So hello to Kaz Dickinson, hello to Paul Thompson, hello to the Stuart Teasdale. Evening one and all. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, and welcome to the show.
Okay, does that look good? Does that look good to you?
I'm going to if I don't. It's just because I can twiddle my seat now with my feet on the ground.
Yeah, no one can see your tum-tum as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah, do you feel self-conscious like that?
Yeah.
Well, good job you're not sat like that.
How's that? You can hide it under the...
As per usual, we don't have a prize because remember, at all times, there's no prize.
It's just for fun.
I've got a button now. I've got a button now that says that.
It's just for fun.
Yeah, you have been
No, we
replaced.
can still say it. We can still join in.
You can still join in.
It's no prize. It's just for...
There's no prize.
It's just for fun.
There we go.
Join in.
And remember, it's never frugal to Google. All right.
It
So,
might be for this round.
hello to Ursula Warrington. Hello to Della Phillips that have just joined us. Hello.
Hello. Please take your seats.
Declan McDonald. Hello from Ibiza. Hello, Ibiza. Hello, you. Tracy Parnaby's just joined.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I actually bought this in Ibiza.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, we actually bought it for Holly to go swimming in the pool because she'd burnt her shoulders. And we were looking for a cheap T-shirt and we couldn't see any, so we thought, well, if we can't get a cheap one, we'll get a pretty one. And I'm wearing it.
You like your cheap T-shirts, don't you? Bless
Well,
you.
especially if you're swimming in them.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 rounds then as per usual, and we've got round 1, round 2, followed by, yes, round 3. And we've got true or false this evening. We've also got initial success and outnumbered as well. So we're going to kick off with round 1, which is true or false. So here come your questions then. We're going to give you the answers straight away after each question. So we're going to try and keep them as simple as possible. So here comes question number 1. Here's Mother.
The Channel Tunnel is the longest rail tunnel in the world. True or false?
True or false? So the Channel Tunnel is the longest rail tunnel in the world. Is that true? Is it false? Dennison, my ears. Dave Shanks has just joined us. Hello to M. Splintop, hello. Tracy Parnaby, hello to you. Libby Jones. F. Same to you. So look, Stuart Teasdale says true. Dave Shanks says false. M. Splintop, maybe John Lowell. Joe Hopwood says false. Tracy Parnaby says false. Flintoff says true. Declan McDonald says true. Anyone on YouTube Live?
No one's actually joining in. They're just shouting at each other, which is lovely.
Fair enough. Okay. Graham Dennison says true. Okay. Any more for any more? Is the Channel Tunnel the longest rail tunnel in the world? True or false?
Guys, on YouTube, it's not that hard to just type true or false.
It's not. It's not hard at all. Okay, the answer we were looking for, Mother, was...
False.
False, yeah. The Gotthard Base Tunnel in Switzerland is 4 miles longer at 35.5 miles long. So there we go. So that was the answer to question number 1. Here comes question number 2. True or false? Holly?
A woman has walked on the moon. True or false?
A woman has walked on the moon. True or false? Once again, a woman has walked on the moon. True or false? Has walked on the moon, true or false? Let's have a look down here. We've got Libby Jones saying true. Wendy Ann Smith says false. Tracy Parnaby, true. Graham Dennison says false. V. Stuart Teasdale says true. Joe Hopwood says false. Declan McDonald says false. Anyone else think it's true or false? Any idea on that? Woman. Woman walking on the moon. Is it true or false? The answer was, Mother?
False.
False. Woman hasn't stepped on the moon or walked or meandered, dilly-dallied, tried to read a road map or anything like that on the moon. Or reversed parked. No. Question number 3. According to...
Oh, you did see me back.
We did.
I'm coming.
According to Scottish law... Oh, just leave him. It's fine for the moment. According to Scottish law, it's illegal to be drunk in charge of a cow. Is that true or false? According to Scottish law, it's illegal to be drunk in charge of a cow. Is that true or is it false? Okay, so the question was that for people in the room that are playing the game, according to Scottish law, it is illegal to be drunk in charge of a cow. The answer is, well, we'll find out what you've put. Let's have a look down here. We've got Graham Dennison, Gabriella Drake, maybe.
Will you just stay in here for a little bit?
True, says Wendy Ann Smith. As Ahmed has just joined us, Declan McDonald says true. B. Stuart Teasdale says true. Joe Hopwood says true. Graham Dennison says true. John Hodgson has just joined the crew.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the show.
Tracy Parnaby says true. It is true that it is, in Scottish law, illegal to be drunk in charge of a cow. The answer is true. It is. It is illegal to be drunk in charge of a cow in Scotland. So,
Really in charge of a cow.
Who's in charge of a cow? You.
you,
Stay there.
yeah,
Stay there. Stay there.
crazy. Question number 4, Mother.
Cher's full name is Sherilyn Sarkisian. You pronounce that, Dad.
I probably pronounce it as well as you. Cher's full name is Sherilyn Sarkisian. Any idea? Sarkisian. Sherilyn Sarkisian. Anyway, Cher's full name is Sherilyn Sarkisian. Is that true or is that...
why it was shortened? If that's
Guys
true.
on YouTube, if you're not going to actually participate in the quiz, I suggest you leave.
Are they just shouting at each other?
They're just shouting, "Love you, Chris. Love you, Chris. Love you, Chris."
Okay.
Well, the intent's a compliment, but it's not actually something. So.
Declan McDonald says true. Wendy Ann Smith says false. What do we reckon? What do we reckon Cher and her real name is? Is it Sherilyn Sarkisian or is it not? So is it true or is it false? A few more coming through. We got Graham Dennison says true. It's Sarky something. Well, let's give you the answer. The answer was... Oh, hang on one second. Finn Illingworth says false. So Finn says false. Anyone for any more? Charlie Long says true.
You see, you must know what it is if it's not that. If you say false, you must know that it's something else.
That it's something else.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. What do you reckon? True or false, Holly?
I don't know what the question is. I'm not paying attention.
Okay.
But I saw the spelling, and yeah, I can see how that would be shortened.
Okay, well, the answer was, Holly...
True.
True, it is. Sherilyn Sarkisian, or Sarkisian.
So it's spelled Cher, and then Ilin.
Sherilyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sherilyn.
So yeah, I can see.
Okay, question number 5, Holly. Read all the bold.
Oh. Why did I get
Number
that?
5.
That's annoying me. Okay. The setting for the ITV drama Midsummer Murders is a fictional English county called Midsummer.
Okay, is that true or false? Just once more and just knit it all together.
ITV.
Is that opposed to the BC? Or Cha 04?
Stop making fun of me.
Go for it.
The setting for the ITV drama Midsummer Murders is a fictional English county called Midsummer.
Is that true or is that false? Let us know. Declan McDonald first in with this one, saying it's true. Is Midsummer a fictional place or is it not? Is it a true place? Is it a fictional place? True or false? Tracy Parnaby says false. Anyone for anyone else? Midsummer, fictional place, true or false? Graham Dennison says it's false as well. What do you reckon? Keep them coming through. Just put true or false or T or F if you're that way inclined on the comments section. Remember, if you're watching it in a group, by the way, or you're watching it on my wall, don't bother commenting on the group. Just comment on the Marsdens page because that's the one that we're currently looking at. And that's the one that a lot of people just comment on the group. Don't
YouTube,
comment on the group.
There's no point in you being in this quiz if you're not going to actually do the quiz. Sorry, just pointing something really obvious out.
Come on, YouTubers.
Just-
You can do the quiz.
This round is the easiest round. You just
Come
put
on.
true or false.
Yeah, that's what you're going
Just
to do.
guess
True or
if you
false?
don't know the answer.
The answer on that, the setting for ITV drama Midsummer Murders is Murders is a fictional English county called Midsummer. You ready? It's true. True. It's fictional. That's what it says there. The setting
Yes, I
is a
know.
fictional English county called Midsummer. Yeah, true. A lot of people put in false. Charlie Long, how pathetic, YouTube. Absolutely. So, Tutarama.
We got a true from
Yay!
someone who I can't pronounce the name, so yeah. well done.
Hey! Right, let's have question number 6. Mum.
Can an emu fly?
No, you can't read either.
Well, Dad's written
An emu can fly. True or
It's-
false?
They're not questions, they're statements that are true or false, Mum.
Yeah, but you can say that's true or false. Oh, yes or no. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so
it
it's
doesn't make
true or
sense. It looks like you've missed a letter. You just put A-N.
That's
Emu.
Anne. That's
That's how you
the
spell
word
the
Anne
word
is.
Anne.
That's how you spell Anne. An emu can fly.
I would just put emu can fly. I don't... Anyway,
That's
can
not
an emu
English.
fly? True, false? Yes or no?
An emu can fly. Is that true or is that false? Hello, Teaser. Okay, an emu can fly, true or false? Hello to Ricky Lee, who's just joined us. Ricky Lee from across the waters.
Hello, 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 hello.
Charlie Long, you should set up donations on YouTube.
I know how to do that.
What, donations every time someone comments? That'd be quite good, wouldn't it?
Donations every time somebody doesn't actually participate in the quiz.
Graham Dennison, only if you throw it. An emu. That is. Anyone else for anyone else? An emu can fly, true or false?
Oh, Teaser once said it's raining.
Please remember to comment on the Marsdens page, so that's on the Marsdens page, not on the group pages. Oh, it's windy as today, isn't it?
A little thing.
He's stuck out in the rain looking at us through the window going, please. And we're like, hello.
Nearly got blown off from Brighton Pier today. Declan McDonald says false. Charlie Long, we donate to you for doing such a good job. Charlie, I'm loving your work. Finn Illingworth says false. What do you reckon? An emu can fly, true or false? The answer, Mother, was... Hang on 1 second. True or false? Six.
Oh, true.
True, an emu can fly.
I didn't think they could.
Yeah, they can.
For some reason.
Yeah, emus can fly. There we go. So long as we're attached to Rod Hull.
Why would it look like flying?
Okay, right. Question number 7. President Theodore Roosevelt's son was called Kermit. Yeah, he was called Kermit. President Theodore Roosevelt's son was called Kermit. Is that true or is it false? Run.
What?
Run. Have a think on this one.
That was horrible.
Remember, at all times, there's no prize.
It's just for fun.
Okay, right, let's go through some answers, shall we?
True.
True, okay, from Unpronounceable on YouTube. Hello to Charlie Long saying false. The Stuart Teasdale says false on the question of President Theodore Roosevelt's son was called Kermit. Kermit.
Can you do that one more time?
Kermit the Frog. Graham Dennison says amazingly true. Ooh, get a little cocky there. It's just for fun, says the Stuart Teasdale, which was so true. You're so true on that one. Okay, right, let's give the answer then. The answer was President Theodore Roosevelt's son was called Kermit. It is so amazingly true. So says Graham Dennison. Well done on that one. 3 more questions to go. Mother.
Edinburgh is further east than Carlisle.
Okay.
Cardistle.
On the map,
Carlisle.
Edinburgh
That's Holly's.
is further east than Carlisle. Is that true or false? Remember, it's not frugal to Google. We don't do that. Not on this quiz. Hey! Charlie Long, are these weekly? Yes, they are. Hence, Mega Quiz 13, week 13. We've been doing these since lockdown.
You've missed 12 of
You've
them.
missed 12 of them, Charlie Long. Where have you been? Where have you been? Right, let's go through some answers then. Let's have your answer to this question. Edinburgh is further east than Carlisle. True or false? There we go. So true or false? Not many people wanting to know this one because
would've got that wrong,
their
actually.
geography is not very good.
Teaser's just ripping the
All right, well, what we're going to do... Oh, the Stuart Teasdale says true. Okay. Anyone else? Possibly, says Graham Dennison. If you're thinking, oh, it's true or false, just put true or false. True! Exclamation mark, says Finn Illingworth. Charlie Long says true. Must be true. Give you a couple of seconds more to have your say. If you don't want to say, then we'll just crack on and give you the answer. The answer to this one was false. Edinburgh is further east than Carlisle. It's not.
I
No,
would
it's
have
not.
said it was true. My
Would
voice
you?
has gone really croaky. Red wine to clear it. Can you hear it? What's happened?
I don't know. Is that new and persistent? Number 9. This is a good question. Holly.
It's not a cough, it's a
The
croak.
can opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can.
That's silly. Again, Holly.
The can opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can.
Is that true or is it false? The can opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can was invented. What's
I've
going
got
on?
to say, you wouldn't also invent the can opener before the can.
True.
I'm going to invent something that could be
Yeah.
useful for something that we haven't invented yet.
Have a think. Have a think.
You know what my command is?
Oh, look, I've got a TV!
But the sardines were invented before the sardine tin. Okay.
Yeah, tin openers are really hard work sometimes, at the best of times. Can you imagine opening a tin without a tin opener?
Yeah. All tin openers are built with a brain. Because
Well,
they're
then,
like, you know, I'm not
do
going to
the
work.
yesterday.
I feel I'm not going to work today. No. Have a sharp lid for a change. Cut your finger on that. Hello to Nicola Tomlinson, who's just joined the clan. Hello to Nicola Tomlinson.
Hello. Please take your seats.
Let's have a look down here then. We've got Declan McDonald says false. Finn Illingworth says false. Tracy Barnaby says false. Graham Dennison says true. Graham Dennison, oops, truer. Graham Dennison, and again true. He said, no, he put ture, you see.
All right, I didn't even know.
I did. I read that wrong. But for someone that doesn't know how to spell Anne,
go on.
you're probably struggling with that one. Right. So,
Goodbye.
just
teasers.
on the tins, by the way. Can I just mention on the tin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know the little pin to open the tin. That's what they were there originally for.
What pin?
So you know.
Corned beef.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, the
corned
little
beef,
key.
sardines, the key.
Do you know what? I never used to know how to open corned beef. For years and years, I used to curse them tins, thinking, why don't they just make them with a ring pull? Or, like, make the shape round so we can actually use a tin opener. And it was, like, only probably about a year ago, I realised how to
Really?
actually take the little thing off
Yeah.
and actually
Twist
yeah.
it and turn it right
I
round.
never could do the key thing properly.
There you go. Sardine tins were exactly the same. You see,
The
this
next fact on the 13th.
this show is not just an entertainment.
It's not.
It's an education as well.
Round.
Right, where's Ben, says Charlie Long. Ben is playing PS. He's doing something with
Oh, I'll go and tell him how
something,
it's
isn't he?
Yeah, because if we don't tell him, he's gonna.
He'll be cross when
He'll be
it's all
cross
finished.
with us. So then, the answer to that question, the can opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can. The answer was true. The can opener was not invented until 45 years later. That's just silly,
And
isn't
that's
it?
what I added earlier. It's a good job that they've got very long shelf lives, these cans.
Absolutely, yeah.
They did them
So it took them
deliberately
45 years to
45
get inside a tin of
sell-by
tapioca
date,
pudding.
ready for the can opener.
Right, we need to wait for Holly because she wants to do this one.
Oh, right, okay.
So we got to wait for Holly because it's her question. So I know I'd get into lots of trouble if I was to tell you this question because it's her question. So just got to wait for Holly.
Oh, I should be here in a sec.
In the meantime, here's a small little musical interlude. Holly, your question. Yeah, exactly. final question in true or false. Holly, question number 10.
Taron Egerton's mum spelt his name wrong on his birth certificate.
True or false? Again.
Taron Egerton's mum spelt his name wrong on his birth certificate.
There we go. Taron Egerton. And he's a Rocket Man. He portrayed Elton John in Rocket
Yay.
Man.
Merry Christmas, you got a Ben.
Yay! Here's a Ben. Question was, Taron Egerton's mum spelt his name wrong on his birth certificate. Is that true or is it false?
That's true.
Has your day been okay? It has been okay. It has been. Hello to Chico, by the way, who's just joined us. It's Chico time.
Hello. Please take your seats.
Right, Charlie Long says true. Tracy Parnaby says true. Finn Illingworth says true. The Stuart Teasdale says true. Declan McDonald says true. And Graham Dennison says he's got no idea whatsoever. The answer was, Holly.
True.
True. What should he be called?
Taran. T-A-R-A-N, meaning thunder.
But she put O on instead. T-A-R-O-N-P-G-T-Y-F-T-W.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Taron Egerton, yes, has got his name spelt wrong in his birth certificate. So there we go, that's the end of that round. Let's move swiftly on to
You know what?
the... Yes,
I
what,
wanted
Holly?
to elaborate.
Yeah.
He thought he'd keep with Taron because it was unique. Because, he didn't want to change it to what it was supposed to be.
Yay! Right, let's move on to the next round. Okay, next round. Let's have a good old look at this one. Our next round is...
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not that one. It's that one. Initial thoughts. Okay, so initial thoughts is our next round. We've just got a little bit of a problem with the Facebook page. 1 second. Let's have a quick look. There we go. And we just share that to that page there. Oh, come on. Computer land. Very, very slow tonight.
Ben.
It's so slow. Come on.
Just spent ages getting teaser sorted.
Yeah, sorry. So Ben's just lying down there at the moment.
On Teaser's bed.
On Teaser's bed. Do you know what I might do? I might just refresh that and do this myself on here. Just got a tiny bit of a problem with the old computer at the moment, so I'll on here instead. And before we move on to the next round, let me just do this for a second. Just remind us what Initial Thoughts is all about, Holly.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Initial Thoughts. You help build Initial Thoughts.
Yeah, I've forgotten about it. Let me see.
Okay, so
oh yeah, you say the initials and you get a clue and then you guess the answer.
Yeah.
there we go. That's how it works.
Well, you educate
educated guess. They're all either people or
So
characters, aren't they?
yeah, we give you a clue to a famous person, and and we give you the initials as well of that famous person. Let me just quickly share this on here. That one there, and post there. There we go. Lovely. Right, so this is Initial Thoughts. Okay, right, here comes initial number one. GM.
It should be Mum's.
I'm fine. I just want Ben to sit up. I've just got the dog settled. Now
Ben,
I'm there.
sit on the seat.
I will get around to it in a second or two. Sorry. GM, one half of a famous duo. GM, one half of a famous duo. So Tracy Parnaby says that her son's dad's name is wrong on Riley's birth certificate. It's the right dad, just the wrong spelling.
Yeah.
Very good. The right dad. Oh, no. Okay, right, let's have a look. We've got George Michael, says Tracy Parnaby. Charlie Long, Chris, what's your job? Do you do voiceovers? I do, yes, I do voiceovers for a living. That's what I do.
Now you must
We should do a
read out
Q&A.
all the answers for this question in a voiceover dramatic trailer
We
voice.
should do a
George Michael, Finn Illingworth, George Michael, these two at Teesdale, George Michael, Declan MacDonald, George Michael, Graham Dennison, Wham.
He should do... Dad,
Yes, Ben?
we should do a Q&A.
Okay, someday.
I think we should.
Yeah.
'cause,
Okay. Right, let's just move along. So GM, one half of a famous duo. Well done if you said George Michael. It was the answer. Congratulations. Let's move on to the next question. Number 2. Mother.
T-E.
What are you laughing at?
Hey, me.
T-E. T-E. Proper Welsh Kingsman. Dad asked me to read. I'm just following orders.
That's fine.
It is.
You went E.
T.E. Proper Welsh Kingsman. Any idea? Now you're telling her off.
It is
Now
E.
you're criticising her.
Yeah.
T.E.
Yeah.
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 Oh my good lord.
I
This
didn't
is
say it
so confusing. Childlike body. Yeah, Dolly. No. Okay, answers coming through right now. Graham Dennison says Taron Egerton. Spelling it T-A-R-A-N. Very good. Tom
His
Jones.
mum would be proud.
Declan MacDonald. T-E. Initials T-E. Tom Jones.
Tommy Jones.
Tommy Jones. Charlie Long. Tom Jones. Yes, there are more than one Welshmen on this planet Earth than just that. Let's have a look. Anyone for anyone else? TJ. No, it wasn't TJ. It was TE. It was TE.
T-E. That was wholly confusing me.
Holly's she's just.
Yeah, I'm the source of all problems.
She means well. Okay.
Do I really?
No, it was TE. T-E. Okay. Well, the answer was Holly.
Taron Egerton.
Yes, it was. Yeah, because he's a proper Welsh Kingsman. Now he is from Wales, and he's a Kingsman because he was in the Kingsman, Full Circle or what it's called, Golden Circle, and then Kingsman Reunite or whatever it's called. Anyway, so yeah, Golden.
The first
Iron.
one and the second one.
Yeah. So there we go. It was Taron Egerton. Here comes number 3. Ben, would you like to read number 3? Just the initials.
No, number 6.
Okay, thank you very much indeed for that, Ben.
Actually, I'll do it though.
Go on then, please.
LG has a poker face. Wait, what was a poker face?
Well, it's a poker face. A poker face. LG has a poker face. The idea. Golden Circle, Charlie Long. Yes, well done. It was Golden Circle.
Couldn't imagine holding a flute.
I'm a Kingsman, says Phil Ingley. Are you indeed? Do you work in a tailor shop?
Good for you.
Lady Gaga, says Finn. Charlie Long. Lady Gaga. Stuart Teasdale. Stuart Teasdale says Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Tracy Barnaby says Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Can I say a fun fact?
So long as it is A, fun, B, fact.
It is a fun, B, fact.
Go for it.
Lady Gaga is Elton John's kid's godmother.
Really?
Yeah, I told you
Wow.
before the stream. Yeah.
Oh, well, I wasn't listening. How do you annoy Lady Gaga?
Play poker.
No, your poker face.
You're absolutely funny.
I know. Lady Gaga! Go! Go! Anyway, Declan McDonald says Lady Gaga. Graham Dennison says Lady Gaga. Everyone says Lady Gaga because the answer is Lady Gaga!
Lady
Well done.
Gaga. Lady Gaga.
Question number 4.
Mum.
Me.
Yeah.
T. Definitely alone now.
T. Definitely alone now. Just the one initial.
If my name was Chopping Trolley.
Sweet trolley. How many trolleys do you know?
Oh my gosh, I forgot about them. Wait,
Yeah.
what are the ones on the airplanes called?
Hostess trolley.
Oh, that's right.
Trolley. Anyway, T, definitely alone now. Let's go back in the room. Tiffany says Tracy Parnaby. Tiffany says Charlie Long. Tiffany says the Stuart Teasdale. Travis says Graham Dennison. Declan McDonald says Tiffany. Finn Illingworth says Tiffany. Praying hands.
Actually,
Roy Locker has just joined the clan. Hello, Roy.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the show.
praying hands emoji is actually a high five.
Is it?
Apparently, that's a theory.
I don't think.
I think it's that. I don't think it's that.
No, I think that fact's pants.
I don't know where I got it from.
That's you.
Love it.
So, the answer to T was Tiffany. Definitely alone now. Well done. Question number 5 in initial thoughts. Ben.
Yeah.
You want to do number 6?
All right, sorry.
I'll do this one.
Go on then. Are you Garfield? Okay, go for it.
I'm Garfield.
Go on then. Go on. Go on.
We'll come to that.
Later. Much.
SD. Crime solver.
SD. Crime solver.
Solver.
Crime solver.
Not super detective.
SG. Any idea? Here's some thinking time.
Super dog. Here's some things. Here's some things.
Right.
Wait. No. This character. No, hold on. Wait, go on. This character. He hasn't got anything in it. No, but this character has a relationship.
Well, it's on time is round here. Okay, SD, crime solver. Any idea? Hello to Martin Williams, who's just joined the clan, McMarsden.
Hello.
Charlie
I like
Long,
that name.
what is Ben doing? Ben is just sitting.
Oh, he's on his iPad. With
He's
his
on his iPad,
headphones on.
joining
He's got-
in generally
Which
with
ones?
what
He's got
he's just down
different
there.
headphones on. I've just bought some new headphones. And
One-
he's got 3 different
No, that's
headphones
for my
on
other
today.
things. I've got 1,
He's got 4 pairs of headphones.
3, 4,
5
5.
actually. He's got a broken pair that sits on his shelf because he didn't want to get rid of them.
Oh, yeah.
He's got little earbuds. He's got
Got hair on me.
the ones that he's wearing now, and he's got 2 headsets for his PS. One is also broken.
And wireless ones.
So that's an
wireless
insight
ones.
to Ben's
6.
headphones.
He's like a headphone shop. If you need
6
to hire
pairs
any
of headphones.
headphones, Ben will give you a good rate.
He's like Radio Shack, but on the cheap.
Wireless.
Tracy Parnaby says Scooby-Doo. Stuart Teasdale says Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Why is he talk like that?
I don't know. Charlie Long says, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Graham Dennison says, Scooby Snacks.
Wait, hold on. How
Yeah.
many voice cracks can Scooby do in that one thing? Say
Yeah.
that again.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo-Doo.
SD Crime Solver. It was, you like Scooby-Doo, get out of here, dude.
That's amazing.
You like that one?
That is really very
Teaser even looked up
realistic.
at that.
Like, better get out of here, Scoob. Shaggy, wait for me.
That's really good.
It's very good.
Wait, can I tell the story in case they haven't seen the 38 facts about the Marsdens? I'm
Yes.
going to say it anyway. Right, so I was little, I still am, but I was like 5 little, and I was playing around, you know, just doing the average 5-year-old
You were always
thing.
Scooby.
I was always
Scooby-Doo. Always Scooby-Doo.
So I
Always
ran,
Scooby-Doo.
I ran behind the sofa, I'm like, and then you come up to me and go, it's Scooby-Doo!
Scooby-Doo!
And I go, I'm Garfield!
She was pretending to be Garfield.
He got that wrong, he regretted
I
that.
did. And we caught it
We
on
never
camera
saw that
as
coming,
well.
did we?
Oh, we
And
need to upload that.
she's so upset, bless her.
I
So
burst
upset.
into tears and run behind.
Thanks for the praise on the Scooby-Doo voice. Accent is amazing. Thanks, Charlie Long. Really appreciate that. Declan McDonald's just joined us and says Scooby-Doo. Well done. It was Scooby-Doo. The idea, though, is to give us the answer
Teaser was wearing like
before,
a ruler.
before
It's a new
we give out the
character.
answer.
It's a new character, Scooby-Doo.
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 No, do it in his voice.
Scooby-Doo. Right, here we go. MM. Oh, no, sorry. Ben, you do that
Mr.
one.
Marsden.
You do that one. Go for it. Ben,
MM.
go for it.
91 years old, Mickey Mouse, Mr. Marsden.
Oh, Ben, you just given the answer out.
What?
You just
You
gave
said
the
whole-
answer.
you read the
You're not supposed to read out the answer.
I
It's
didn't.
called a question for a
I
reason.
didn't.
You
Yes,
were
you did. You went Mickey Mouse.
91 years old, Mickey Mouse,
No, because it doesn't actually. You should put a bit more further lines to
Okay.
the answer.
We'll have another
I
one
didn't
then.
even remember me doing that.
All
You
right.
did anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
Never mind.
91
Okay.
years old.
And
Okay.
I'm going to think of
Well, that's a
Oh,
fun
listen,
fact.
I've got one. I've got one anyway.
That's a fun fact.
WW. All right. WW.
W.
No, just the
dot
just the
https colon //
I know it.
youtube.com /
Wonder Woman.
No, don't even guess anyway. WW Gobstopper. WW Gobstopper. Who is that?
The road fruit dude! Look out, here I am, my wife flying out, and it's going to be
We based this entire quiz around the road food dude who's in the States.
Yeah, the things that he may be able to.
Oh, and happy 4th of July for yesterday, by the way. Okay, right, so WW Gobstopper.
He not only does voice impressions, but trumpet impressions too.
Let's have a look. Graham Dennison's telling you off, Ben. Graham Dennison says, don't read the answer, Benjamin. Exclamation mark.
Oh, I'm
You're
sorry.
waiting that long to read that one. Is that
Okay, right, here we go. Willy Wonka, says Tracy Parnaby. Same to you.
Yeah.
Charlie Long, Willy Wonka. The Stuart Teasdale, Willy Wonka. Graham Dennison, Willy Wonka. Charlie Long, Wonka. Finn Illingworth says Willy Wonka. Ooh. Is it WW Gobstopper? The answer was yes, Willy Wonka. Congratulations, well done. Golf clap for you. All right, let's move on to the
You
next
can't
one. Initial thoughts.
No,
Mum. Mum. Holly, shush.
DM. That's amore.
Oh, easy. DM, that's amore. Any idea who that
if
is?
anyone's seen
Hello to Darren Shaw.
Hello, 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 hello.
Welcome.
Hello, please take your seats.
One more time.
thinking
Tony
out.
Pett, Dean Martin.
Okay, hello to Tony
And hello,
Peck.
by
You
the
say
way.
Dean Martin. The Stuart Teasdale says Dean Martin. That's Amore. DM. Who is that? Remember, at all times,
Not
there's
Danger
no
Mouse.
prize.
It's just for fun.
Yeah, you see,
Do
that's
it
the
in a
greatest
Scooby
thing.
voice.
The best thing about that is recording that. It's the best thing that's ever happened.
Do the Scooby voice.
Because you didn't join in. None of you joined in.
Do
my
the
lady.
Scooby voice when you're doing it.
Well, remember, at all times. No.
Do it.
Yeah, do it, Harry.
Remember at all times. Like, remember at all times. There's no prize.
Oh no.
It's just for fun.
It's just for fun.
Doing the whole thing. Scooby doing the whole thing.
No, no.
Willy
Oh,
Wonka.
get out.
Ben, we'll go out.
Wait,
then.
let's just play a game, shall we?
Willy Wonka says
Ben.
2, 1.
No. Tracy
Willy Wonka
Barnaby.
says their own food, dude. I'm trying to say that. I
Was-
think you're a bit behind.
Yeah, slightly. Was going to go for Danger Mouse, says Tracy Parnaby, but not right. Graham Dennison says chairman of the Studforth Boarding Kennels. The Stuart Teasdale, it's just for fun. Declan McDonald says Dean Martin. Graham Dennison says Blooming Autocomplete. I don't think you meant to put Studforth Boarding Kennels on there. But nice tag anyway. DM indeed was Dean Martin. Well done. All right, WH, next one. Wants to dance with somebody. Oh, a duet with Ben there. WH.
I'll do
What-
number 10 then, Ben.
WH wants to dance with somebody. Who is that? Any
Wants
idea? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Oh! Yes, I should have.
Started off.
I want to dance with somebody.
Okay, WH wants to dance with somebody. It's Tracy Parnaby first in there with the fastest fingers in the West. Whitney Houston. The Stuart Teasdale says Whitney Houston. Graham
Bodyguard.
Dennison has to be different, says the Bodyguard.
Tony Pett. Whitney Houston Pett.
Ah, Whitney
No, I'm
Houston.
not saying that.
Shirley Houston says Charlie Long. Oh no, sorry. You've put something naughty there, and I'm not going to read that out. So well done for me getting that wrong, for getting you wrong. Declan McDonald, Whitney Houston.
How dare you?
How dare you, Charlie Long?
Favourite.
Take that back.
Mother is offended.
She is.
I'm going to go out now.
Extra clue, I played her on my show this afternoon, says the Stuart Teasdale. Yes, you did indeed. So the answer we were looking for was Whitney Houston. Well done for getting that one right. We continue the penultimate question on tonight's
I'm doing
initial
number 10. What?
penultimate question.
I'm doing number 10. No, you did number 8 just then. No, Holly,
I'll do number 9. P.S. Call him Al.
P.S. Call him Al. Any idea? Remember, there's no prize.
It's just for fun.
There you go. Hang on.
Can we read this up?
There's lots of different colours in this wood.
Paul Simon. Yeah, after lots of different villages.
1 second,
Paul
Ben.
Simon
1
says
second.
Tracy Parnaby.
Right, we've got Paul Simon, says
See?
Tracy
Told
Parnaby.
you.
We've got Charlie Long says autocorrect, sorry.
Tony Pett, Land of No Idea.
Stuart Teasdale says Paul Simon, great song. Graham Dennison, Bridge Over Troubled Kids. Very good.
Look at teaser. Is that gonna
Let's have a look. Anyone else for anyone else? No. Well, people are saying Paul Simon. Well done. If you got Paul Simon, congratulations. Well done. Another point. Another point. Right, final one. Holly.
HC nearly made president.
HC nearly made...
Oh, no. HC
You can read the answer.
nearly made president. I already said it. It doesn't really matter.
I think we got it now. So
The road food dude, Dino.
dunno.
The last question, probably.
You're bound to get this one, road food dude. HC nearly made president. Far away. Maybe still on.
No way.
A few little bits scattered.
I'm going to do 3 different colours since you've had yours.
Okay, right, so HC nearly made Presidente. Let's have a look down here. Declan McDonald says Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. I think you're in delay. You've got some kind of satellite delay there. My goodness. The Stuart Teasdale says Hillary Clinton. Is that right? Is it wrong? Anyone?
Tony Pett, Harry Corbett.
Harry Corbett. Harry Corbett was Matthew Corbett's dad. Well, no, Harry H. Corbett wasn't. Hillary Clive Clinton, says Declan McDonald. Hillary
Hello.
Clinton, says Graham Dennison.
Hello, XBL Mythic.
So what?
Hi.
Hi.
Will.
Hi, Will.
Hi, Will.
Hi, Will. HC nearly made president.
Where? There! Out the window!
Any idea?
Say hi to everyone for me. Hi to everyone for me. Hi, hello.
The answer for HC was Ben. Ben.
Pardon?
The answer was HC.
There.
Hillary Trump. No. Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton. Well done for getting that one right. Let's move on to the final round. Okay, so the final round is outnumbered. This is Mum's idea on this one. So Mum's idea for outnumbered. So this is just put a number down for the answer. Whatever you perceive to be the answer, just put the answer down. And we actually have another jingle as well, because we don't have no prizes, so we got another jingle.
Put down that phone, don't start to groan. Let's no cream bun, it's just for fun.
That is your prize.
Yeah, that jingle there. So no prize.
It's just for fun.
It's never frugal to Google.
It's neat to cheat.
It's not neat to cheat.
Hello to Dave Parker, singer extraordinaire.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the show.
Hello, please take your seats.
No, don't do mine.
My sync must be slow. Take your socks out. Sorry. Left the plug in. Anyway, let's do the final round. So this is just put a number down for the answer.
I'm doing the 3 and 4.
Okay, right. Question number 1. Mother.
This is fascinating.
She was so fascinated with this earlier on.
She was
She's
Googling it for the rest of the
about half an hour, 45
Butterflies.
minutes, Googling butterflies.
And life cycles of the caterpillar.
Go for it.
How many legs does a butterfly have?
Don't read the answer, Ben, yet. How many legs does a butterfly have? It sounds almost
84.
like... How many legs does a butterfly have? So it's like a Bob Dylan song, isn't it? Is that what butterflies do? Like a meerkat?
You've got number 3 wrong. I've just searched it up.
Oh, right, okay, whatever.
No.
Yes,
Right,
mine was to
Dave
the-
Parker says 6.
Oh, teaser. All
Great.
of them, really. Says Tony Pett.
Graham Dennison says 6. Declan McDonald says 6. The Stuart Teasdale says 6. Tracy Parnaby says 4. Any idea? Anyone on YouTube commenting yet, Holly?
Well, Tony Pet, but
Anyone else?
no.
Okay, we thought butterflies are quite universal, across the globe. Would work. Robert Craig, entertainer extraordinaire.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the show.
Support artists as well, please. Thank you very much indeed. Going through such a terrible time at the moment. Can't perform, can't act, can't sing, can't do diddly, and it's just so frustrating. It really is. I'm one of them. Holly's another one. She can't perform. She can't do a busking or anything like that. It's so frustrating, really is. Please support artists. Right, let's give you the answer, shall we? How many legs does a butterfly have? The answer is blowing in the wind. No, the answer is
6.
6. Well done. Give
Hello,
yourself
Holly,
a point.
says Tony Pet.
Hello.
Hello.
Question number 2.
I'm a
Holly. Oh no, you didn't want to do that one, did
Ben,
you?
you can do number 2.
Yeah.
Just
How
read
many presidents have there been in the United States?
Okay, how many presidents
How many
of the
presidents
USA have there been? Okay, so how many presidents of the USA have there been? Put your answers down now. Really rubbish Okay, right. Coming through some very interesting answers on this one. How many presidents of the United States of America have there been?
26.
Hang on.
Are you kidding me?
We need to name and shame them, Ben.
56?
Hang on. The Stuart Teasdale says 45. Declan McDonald says 56. Dave Parker says 26. Graham Dennison says Trump's the 45th. Does that tell you something?
Correct.
LOL, says Dave Parker now. Does he say LOL in the corner of the room with the done sat on?
Google, don't know, says Tony Pet. No! Don't
No.
use Google.
It's not frugal to Google, Tony Pet. Alright. How many presidents of the United States of America have there been? The answer is Ben.
Okay, we've got some more guesses.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Alfie Roundtree went from 4 to 56, now to 45.
Okay, excellent. Ben.
40.
45, just in case you
45.
didn't hear that. Well, Ben, you have to speak loud into the microphone.
45.
There we
yeah,
go,
that's
thank
what you have to
you.
do. You have to go 45.
Right, question number 3.
Now,
Holly.
read them all.
How old is Elton John? There's going to be some Elton John
Can I do the
questions.
next one?
Yes, you
I
can.
got-
No, he can.
Oh, okay.
How old is Elton John? Any idea?
You're going to be like only 2.
There's no prize.
It's just for fun.
I am the better Elton John fan. What? Ben is not the better Elton John fan. He hasn't read the autobiography. I don't even rock it down like it's actual school.
Well, Holly, have you even seen him on TV shows when he explains his life? No.
Yes.
No, what? Okay, have you seen him on Jimmy Kimmel when he explains
Right,
when he
move on.
cuts up
Yeah.
the thing?
It's no laughing matter. They might think your intentions are honourable, but personally, I got sore misgivings.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Parker says 70. Tracy Parnaby says 72. Declan McDonald says 62. Stuart Teasdale says 73. Declan McDonald, I think you're being quite, quite complimentary, I think, on that one. Graham Dennison, as old as his tongue and he's older than his teeth.
73, says Alfie Roundtree.
Okay, the answer, Elton John is a Mamothian.
73.
73, well done. He'll be 74 on his next birthday.
I celebrated Elton's birthday on the 25th of March, which is his birthday, in lockdown, we had a party, didn't we?
We did.
I think we did.
We did.
Yeah, drop it now. Question number 4. Ben.
We're both saying it, we said.
Wait, hold on. How many seats are there?
Dodger Stadium.
46,000.
Ben!
Don't read.
I'm
No,
really...
I said 46,000.
I don't care.
I
Don't
said
even
46.
think-
Don't even say anything remotely near it.
Don't say the wrong answer then, because people might want to choose that.
I said 46,000.
You just said it again. Oh my goodness. So we know that the answer is.
He never said.
I said 46.
It doesn't matter pointing at that. It's almost giving the answer out.
Well, let them see if they get it right then.
We haven't even had the question properly anyway.
Let's just see.
How about you
In
two?
fact, see if you can actually
You're out.
get the question.
Okay, let me have a try.
No, I'm going to read it for you because you can't do it yourself.
How many
You
seats
can't
are
be
there
trusted.
in Dodger
that's how you do it.
Stadium?
How many seats are there in Dodger Stadium?
Just
I
to
can't-
reiterate, for those people that don't know what the heck is going off, how many seats are there in the Dodgers Stadium? Any idea?
No, okay.
And it's not funny. You are witnessing a family argument live.
I'm not even getting that.
Right, okay. So, the question was, how many seats are there in the Dodgers Stadium? Any idea? How many seats are in the Dodgers Stadium? Just put your answers down in the column and we'll see how far we can get. How many seats are there in the Dodgers Stadium?
In LA.
Any idea?
That's where I live.
10,000, says Graham Dennison, with an air of caution about him, with a big question mark at the end. 10,000. Let's
And
have
guess
a look.
what?
Yes?
Elton John played there.
Elton John did play there, yes.
And the Beatles.
And the Beatles.
But they stopped letting people use it for concerts after the Beatles for about 10 years because something went wrong at the end of it. But then
Right.
they let it happen again for Elton.
Okay. Right.
Fun fact.
45,000, says the Stuart Teasdale. Were you listening to Ben? Were you listening to Ben there? Don't listen to Ben.
Oh my god!
Was there any surprise?
Alfie Rantry, 46.
46. Just 46.
Just 46 people watching a baseball game.
Filling the stadium.
Probably is.
They must eat a lot of pies
Probably is
and
a
burgers
joke,
and
won't
hot
they,
dogs
actually?
and nachos. And
and
popcorn.
funnel cakes.
And funnel cake.
Oh no, stop. Don't do funnel.
Okay, right, so
10,000.
who says that?
Alfie Rantry. And they've taken away the 46.
Really?
They deleted that and put 10,000 instead.
Right, okay.
Cover up the evidence.
Well, 46 was actually the right answer.
Okay.
Tony Pett, 3.6.
Yeah, so they cut themselves in
Yes,
half.
you got what? 0.6 person sat next to you.
How many seats are there in the Dodgers Stadium? The looked it up. There's 16,000 parking spaces. Graham Dennison, doesn't matter how many parking spaces there are. There's a lot of people that walk there.
How many people are in the car as
I
well?
was going to say, if all cars had full capacity, you could probably try and work out how many.
True. The answer is, Ben,
Pardon?
you can give out the answer now.
56,000. Nobody got it right.
56,000.
Yeah, you see, Ben was actually.
But
he read it wrong.
Elton had
In his
55,000
rush to read the
people there.
question.
Right. So,
1,000.
yeah, 56,000 seats in the Dodgers Stadium. Well, I never. Right, next question. I will read this one.
66,000.
Very good. How many Lethal Weapon films have there been? How many Lethal Weapon films have there been? There's no prize. It's just for fun.
I'll be doing it.
Cool. Okay, how many Lethal Weapon films have there been? Any idea?
Don't believe you. 3.6 says Tony Pett.
Fair enough. Okay, how many Lethal Weapon films have there been? Just write down in your columns. If you think you know, just stick it in.
16,000 parking places.
Graham Dennison says, bit bigger than the Ritz. Just slightly. That's the Ritz in Thirsk, by the way. The Stuart Teasdale says 4. Declan MacDonald says 5. Any advances on that? How many Lethal Weapon films have there been? Just pop your answer down there. Remember, there's no prizes, simply just for fun. Any idea on that one? Any idea? We'll give you the answer. The answer, my dear friend, is 4. There have been 4 Lethal Weapon films. I've only seen 3 of them, didn't see 4. Question number 6. How many days was the Titanic at sea
Well, Ben, you should know this.
before the
Don't answer.
iceberg collision? So how
Don't
many
say
days was the Titanic at sea before the iceberg collision?
Love it!
Okay, so
Love it! Love it!
Do it again.
Oh, mine.
go for it.
Love it!
Do it again.
Love it!
Do it a lot of spam.
Love it! You're not funny.
Okay, right, so how many days was the Titanic at sea before
Tony Pett said 27 and then went 0.6.
Okay, 27.6 days at sea. Graham Dennison says 4. The Stuart
only went
Teasdale
0.6,
says
aren't
12. Declan MacDonald says 3. Tracy Parnaby saying 4. Anyone else for anyone else at all? How many days at sea was the Titanic before it crashed into the iceberg? The answer was... Ben?
Frozen?
The answer for Titanic was...
4. I thought it was 3.
Yep, it's 4. 4. Well done for getting that one right. Okay, here's one for our American counterparts, especially for yesterday.
Maybe it didn't actually.
How many white stripes are there on the USA flag? How many white stripes are there on the US of A flag? Any idea on that one?
I know it's not 45. The white bit, the white background. White. And then
So it's a PNG file. So it was a vector. So hang on, we're just trying to. Can you just say that again? Just say that again.
What, me?
Yeah. So how many white stripes are there in the flag? But according to Kirsty, there are no white stripes on the flag because the white is just the background.
The white's the background, and then what colour are the stripes? Blue? Red?
Red.
Red.
Yeah.
I've actually drawn the flag and made a flag in there. I can't remember what colour they are.
Yeah.
So I would consider the colour to be the stripe across the white background.
So, can I just ask,
There's still
what
stripes.
I know, it's funny. isn't
what
it? I
colour
just
is a
don't
polar
think-
bear, or is it just in the background?
Yeah, because they're in a white background.
And Snow White was just in the background.
No, do you know what I mean? The white's just that neutral colour that anything on top of the white. is the
Snow,
predominant
not
colour.
really there. It's just in the background.
That door's just in the background.
Right. Okay, let's have a look.
Titanic's still at sea, says Tony Pett.
All right, excellent.
Okay.
The Stuart Teasdale says 13 white stripes. Declan MacDonald says 10. 13, something to do with colonies.
So you are not correct, says Tony Pett. Calm down.
Oh, white. 6, says Graham Dennison. Anyone for anyone else? How many white stripes are there on the USA flag? The answer is
6.
6.
Say
6.
it who consider them as stripes.
I'll do number
It's
10
just the
because
background.
Right, Mum's going to read this next question out.
How tall in feet is the Eiffel Tower?
Ooh. It's a good one, that. In
How
feet.
tall?
In feet. How tall is the Eiffel
Which is
Tower
feet going
in
Eiffel
feet. Any idea? Think of the number. A bigger one. Do you know what it reminds me of?
Wow!
French and Saunders and Saunders, ba-ba-doo-ee-oo. That always reminds me of that. Yeah, does indeed. Let me just bob that there and then pop that on there. Post.
Can I plug my
Post.
channel?
Post.
Right
There
now?
we go. Yes, you can if you want to.
Go subscribe to Hilarious Holly on YouTube.
Why delirious Dolly?
Or Holly May Dash Violin.
There we go.
There we go.
Precarious Polly.
And if you've not followed us on YouTube, by the way, please subscribe.
Do it
Just
now.
click the old like button and subscribe. That'd be
Tony Pett says
fantastic.
300.
300 feet. Okay. We're talking about the Eiffel Tower in feet. How tall do you reckon it is? The Stuart Teasdale says 548 feet. Declan McDonald says 360 foot. It's French, so it's got to be in metres. That's in feet.
It's definitely higher than Blackpool.
Yes, it is. Well done, the Stuart Teasdale. But how high in feet is the
Teasdale.
Eiffel Tower?
What are you doing, mate? You've been
Oh,
at that foot
Bless him.
for like...
Any
hours.
idea?
Just
Oh,
chill.
Graham Dennison is going for 1,000 foot.
He's just cleaned all
Or is it
his
feet?
feet individually. Just gone.
Bless it.
1,000 foot, says Graham Dennison. 587, says Paul Thompson. It's good answers. Some good answers. The answer is, Kirsty.
1,063.
Yep, 1,063. That's how tall the Eiffel Tower is in feet. And if you don't believe us, hey Siri, how high in feet is the Eiffel Tower?
Okay, I found this on the web for how high in feet is the Eiffel Tower.
There we
Check
go.
it out.
Thank you. It's 1,063. So there we go. So it's 1,063.
Tony Pett says...
It's not
but
Google
who's...
to frugal.
No, it's
frugal
not.
to Google.
But it's not silly to Siri.
Tony Pett, whose foot?
It does depend on the size of the foot.
Yours.
We're talking about butterflies again, aren't we? Right.
Yours. Your foot.
Question number 9.
Almost done.
Yeah. How heavy in tons, on average, was a conventional Concorde plane? So how heavy in tons, on average, was a conventional Concorde plane? Any
Let's all do
idea?
the last one.
This is the penultimate.
Let's all do
Right. Are you ready?
I should start my own little TV shows, the Elton Trivia.
So, in
Right,
tons, how heavy, on average, was a conventional Concorde plane? Any idea? Just put it down on the
Oh, Tony Pett, you might get your point somewhere.
Yeah.
Something, point
tons
something.
or tons? Tons.
50.6, says Tony Pett.
No, it's point something, not 6.
Paul Thompson is making reference to his iPod. He's got 1,000 tunes. Sorry, 10,000 tunes. 1.5 tons, tons, says Declan McDonald. 1.5. 10,000 tons, says Paul Thompson.
No,
It
it's
stops
just
to me,
tunes.
that.
About I know he says tunes, but it's funny. Graham Dennison says about 80 tons.
That picture stops to me.
Oh, drinking wine. as per usual.
What's it freezer?
Right.
20 for the moment, it's a good freeze on.
8.
This.
Right. Anyone? It's for you.
What?
It's a bit... That makes it clear, says Graham Dennison. Yeah. Right. The answer is 79.3. Graham Dennison. What a fantastic... He got 80 tons.
Wow.
When it was 79.3.
You're closest, you win that point.
Well done, you. Well done, you. Okay, let's move on to the final
And
question.
we'll all do it.
We would be.
Be a nice brother.
Ben, let Holly read it, because you've read a few.
How many languages are there in the world?
There we go. How many don't you dare, on pain
You
of
read
having
the answer.
that extracted?
Give me the answer in a minute.
Somebody.
How many languages are there in the world? Gibberish, Codswallop, garbage. Now you're talking my language. Right. Okay. How many languages are there in the world? Let's have a look.
30.6. You're really going with the 0.6s, aren't you, Tony Pet?
How many?
30.6.
30 languages in the
So
world.
far, Tony Pet's answers have been 3.6, 27.6, 300, 50.6, 30.6.
Because he's a funny guy. He's Tony Pet. He's a funny guy. 365 languages in the world, says Paul Thompson. Meanwhile, Declan McDonald says, this is 96. V. Stuart Teasdale says 5,000 languages in the world. Let's not forget binary syntax code as well.
Body language.
Sign language.
Sign language.
Yeah. HTML.
And don't forget the languages that we don't even know about.
DOS.
Text. New Age language.
Graham Dennison says 5,000-ish. Give or take a Latin verb.
Teaser.
Well,
Teaser, teaser,
how many would you say? Officially, unofficial, 365. Says Paul Thompson. How many do you reckon? How many do you reckon? It's like Price Drop TV, this. Anyone for anyone else? How much do you
I
reckon?
haven't seen the real answer.
How much do you reckon? And then they just milk.
Do you not
They
remember
milk
the
it and
real
milk it and
answer?
milk
It really annoyed you.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why we started
That's why we started to make another one up,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Let's see if Mum
Something
actually
in
remembers the
99.
answer. Should we?
Was it something in 99? And I just wanted that
I
one
know
more.
it. No, wait. Let's see if Mum can actually remember it before she looks at it.
Was it 1,099?
Let me say it. Hold on. Let's see if
Please.
Mum remembers it
I'm
first.
not reading that. I'm talking about something else.
Well, let's see, shall we?
Can I just say it? The answer.
All right. Okay. We're just going to leave it to your mum to
No, it's
try and.
fine.
But that's fine.
Depends
It's
what
fine.
they say.
Really?
Okay.
Because Ben means
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Steady, Eddie. Go for it, Ben.
7,099.
7,099
Yeah, I must have seen that.
languages
I thought
in
seven
the
was a wall.
world.
Yeah.
I remember there was
I see
something
what you
in
mean.
99.
Wow.
Right, put your
Seven
scores
looks like
in
a
the chat, please.
Okay.
Have an F in the chat.
Scores in the chat column, please. So, your Tony Pet there has probably got something like 0.6. Correct.
30.6.
30.6. Correct. So just put your answers there. Sorry, your numbers in the column. Who got what? Who got what? What did you get? Were you keeping score? Because you're supposed to keep score. So
If you
who
don't,
got
then you're
30?
like me, and we don't really do things around here.
No. Who got 30? Anyone? 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 17, 18, 44,
About 16.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
16 is what the Stuart Teasdale got. That's what he got. And he's happy with that, and I would be.
Blast off.
Didn't keep count, says Tracy Parnaby. Didn't do great. Ha ha! Great show again, says Declan McDonald. Thank you, Declan McDonald. Appreciate that. 5,000-ish, give or take a Latin verb. Hang on, where are we? Where we go back? I got people posting. People posting GIFs. What's he got down there?
It's doing the take the L thingy.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is like, heartbeat that.
Right, okay, right. So, Graham Dennison got 17, I do believe. So, well done to Graham. Do you know what?
We put the name up in lights. Did we not?
That was the prize.
It was the prize. Okay, look. Do you know what? If you got 17, Graham Dennison, if you got 17 on that one, then we're going to put your name in lights. So just do excuse us for a second. Where it says thinking time, but we're not. We're just going to exchange that.
Prepping
time. Just want to give over. Come on. There we go. So we put. Oh, come on! There we go. Is it double N? Or is it one?
I think it's just one.
Is it? Hang on.
Yes,
one. 1 and 1 S. Sorry. Hang on. Stick. There we go. Graham Dennison in lights. It's Graham Dennison, and he is our winner this evening. Well done, Graham Dennison. All salute the name of Graham Dennison.
How many did he get?
We'll ring the bell. We'll sound the bell for Graham Dennison. Yes. Well done.
Woo! Yeah, this is your prize. It's not just for fun anymore. You get your name up in lights and you get the bell ring.
What more could you want?
And I'm going to spell your name like it. Just 1 second. Let me just bring it down here. Let me just bring that down there. All right, I'm going to spell it out just like Jim Bowen used to on Bullseye when he used to say, so that's GRAHAMDENISON. Well done, £30.
Let me do
It's Graham Dennison. Ladies and gentlemen. GRAHAMDENISON. Well done, £20.
Oh, Tony Pett got 6.6.
Hey! Brilliant. Lovely. Okay, guys, thank you so much indeed for watching this evening. You've been absolutely brilliant. You really have. I get a load of people now. Great fun, says Paul Thompson. 1, says Graham Dennison. Graham Dennison got 1? No, I don't believe that for a start. But thank you for joining us, guys. It's been absolutely wonderful. You've been phenomenally good. We'll do it again, same time, same place next week. YouTube. Sorry. Oh yeah, we got our Fun Friday karaoke. Let's hope it's as hot as it is tonight, as it is on Friday. Because I get to lose a lot of weight on Fridays. It's like a Turkish spa in here. It really is. So anyway, thank you so much indeed. So that's Friday. What time should we do it? 7?
We do it at
8. Okay. 8 o'clock.
We don't have that soul.
What?
We don't have that soul.
There. Oh. So anyway, we'll see you on Friday, 8 o'clock. Karaoke. Be there or be square.
That's all, folks.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.